Well, the TRP program was created out of a necessity for teachers. There was a national teacher crisis. So the Teacher Residency Program really wanted to address that, and we wanted to make sure that all of our students had a quality teacher in the classroom.
What I love about our program is that it really is a second chance for a lot of our residents. Some of them were on the path to teaching and maybe life happened while they were in college or financial struggles hit and they weren't able to complete.
Shea really touched my heart. She was one of those students that when she told her story and she told about her passion for teaching, and she shared what was going on personally with her, and she was one of those students that I thought, if she doesn't get in this program, it may be very challenging for her to ever become a teacher. And she was the ideal candidate of what we had in mind when we talked about some high school students and giving them an opportunity.
When I met with Miss Wallace, I knew she was the real deal. She understood classroom management. She understood the science of reading, what you have to do to teach little ones to learn phonetically and get them prepped for reading. And she was good when she got here, but she's great now.
Shea has a great story, and she, just to see the things that she's done, she was she's a very young mom, so she did the teacher resident program, and she went to school. You work full time, you go to school, and then she had an infant son when she first started. So definitely very resilient.
So when they started at Austin Peay, we held recitation classes in the Claxton building at Austin Peay. And these were at 4:30 in the afternoon after they had gotten off work. Several of them had to get their children or things like that. And Shea would bring him sometimes, and I remember holding him in the Claxton building and walking up and down the hallways, trying to keep him occupied so that she could study and she could get the instruction that she needed to be successful.
That was so much fun. He was precious. We would call ourselves the aunties of all the little ones when they would bring them to sessions, and he's such a sweet baby.
I think it was really a full circle moment. So we just happened upon Miss Wallace's room, Shea's room, accidentally just popping in like we do lots of classrooms. And as soon as I popped in, she looked super familiar. And then I looked at the name on the door again. And when she spoke, I knew exactly who she was. And so seeing her now teaching kindergarten and just that heart that she had back then, and the fact that she was able to persevere, so proud of what she is doing. And when I talk with her and I talk with her principal and everyone says what a rock star teacher she is for our students, that's the reason why we do what we do.
I think her presence in the classroom, you could feel her love and care for her students. You could see the love and care that she has and her passion for education.
It's just to see how much she's grown. She's so bright and happy in the classroom, and she's an excellent teacher. She has excellent classroom management. She's great at building relationships.
I remember going in her room and the students were glued to her, like her every move. They were at the carpet the day that I went, and they just were right at her coattails.
In teaching our children to read, we give them the opportunity for everything that there is to offer in the next grade, the next school, high school, college, career, beyond. And we play a small role in that, but I think it's very significant in the work that we do every day. And Shea is one of many teachers in this building that gives her heart and soul to the position, the career, and the mindset of changing lives.